use. This is my trusty handy dandy ruler that I bought from Hobby Lobby. It is 24 inches long, and it is 5 inches, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches this way. And it's perfect because that's exactly what I cut my headbands. I guess it's the width of the headband. I cut it 5 inches exactly. So, and then these are my blanks, basically, that I use boards. I just cut them out to the lengths that I wanted. Didn't have time to sand them, so I just taped them with painter's tape. Works just as good. The reason you'd sand them, or in my case I taped them, you could paint them, whatever you want to do, is because if it's just a natural piece of plywood, it's going to have splinters along the edges where you cut, and you don't want splinters messing up your fabric and whatnot. So, okay. Then we have this fabric here. This is often referred to as bullet knit right now. This one's a beautiful rust color. It looks kind of red in the picture. It's a rust. It's kind of like a burnt orange red in real life. Everybody asks, how do you cut your fabric? How do you know? Important thing to know. When you cut your fabric, you need to know where the stretch is going. So how you do that, this fabric here, I'm kind of cheating because it's obviously the selvage. It's the grain line versus the stretch. You need to know that when you're doing headbands. It's really important, otherwise you're going to have some crazy, really tight, not fitting headbands, and it's not going to work. So, this is the grain line. When you pull the fabric and it doesn't stretch, it's the grain line, or it's minimal stretch, grain line. The most stretch is going to be the stretchiest part. If you're using a 4-way stretch fabric, I mean, it's going to be stretchy both ways, but most of the time you're going to have one area, one way that stretches the most. The best way to determine that, also, if you haven't already cut it off, which we're doing headbands, there's no need to cut it off, is the selvage part here. It's on each end of the fabric. So when they cut your yard of fabric, they cut it with your selvage. So like, selvage is over here, and this is the fold. And they'll cut 36 inches this way, and that's your yard of fabric that you buy. So what I do is I'll fold fabric, selvage to selvage. See, this, like I said, most selvage doesn't look like this. This is kind of really easy to see the selvage. Normally it's just, this is the inside of the selvage, and you can kind of see it's a little different. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of, it's a little different. It doesn't stretch on the selvage, it stretches against the selvage. But I'm going to show you how to fold this right here. Fold selvage to selvage, fold here, and then fold it again. I'm going to fold it again. Alright. And then you lay it down. I just try to make sure everything's lined up. Let me move this out of the way. I just try to make sure everything's lined up and good to go over here. Like this. Lined up here. Pull it over just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as you know the stretch is going the right way. So, then I just take my handy dandy ruler here that I bought from Hobby Lobby. That's the perfect length, and I'll just hold it down. And then I use my handy dandy rotary cutter. I just bought this one because I got tired of the Friskers, or whatever you pronounce that. It kept messing up. People say there's a lifetime warranty on that. I got tired of dealing with it. So, I bought this one, and I buy the replacement blades. I can link those. I buy these on Amazon, and they work really good. I mean, you're gonna have to buy them a lot. They're not perfect, but they're a lot cheaper for I think it's a 10-pack on Amazon. It's a lot cheaper than buying the crazy blades at the stores. So then I just use my rotary cutter. Don't push too hard. You don't want to dull your blade out or cut your mat. I have a self-healing mat. Okay, it didn't work. Let's see it. So, push it here like this. Cut this side off. This just goes in the trash. You're just trying to make it equal parts here. So you're gonna come. And I promise you guys I'm not pressing that hard. It probably appears that way, but I'm not. Okay. And just make sure it's all cut there. Okay, so move the excess fabric out of the way. Throw this in the trash. All right, move the ruler. And now you have a head wrap piece for the double bow head wrap.